YouTube just announced they're planning on releasing a new short-form vertical style video app called, wait for it, Shorts. Now, to point out the obvious, this thing is a straight TikTok clone. So in today's video, we're gonna talk about what is Shorts, why is YouTube trying to enter TikTok's lane, and does Shorts stand a chance against TikTok, or when all is said and done, will TikTok end up pantsing Shorts? So according to The Verge, YouTube is reportedly working on a TikTok competitor called Shorts. Shorts will allow people to upload brief videos, pun intended, into a feed inside the mobile app, much like TikTok, and take advantage of licensed music that YouTube Music has in a catalog. Now, this is really important right there, and we're gonna come back to this in a second. It's pretty obvious why YouTube wants a piece of the action. TikTok saw more than a 125% growth increase over the last 2 years. That is crazy. And I think that TikTok was the first or fastest social media to reach 1 billion users. So they got to 1 billion downloads faster than any other social media platform, which is completely nuts. Now, what this article doesn't say is when Shorts is coming out, or if it will be directly integrated into YouTube, meaning YouTube already has this stories feature that it kind of popped from Instagram and Snapchat integrated inside YouTube. There is no saying if this will be integrated directly into YouTube. However, this article right here on YouTube's TikTok clone offers a little bit more insight, and it says that this app is planning to be released within 12 months. So this is coming soon. Now, YouTube isn't the first one to try to create a TikTok clone. Earlier this year, a little late into 2019, Instagram announced Reels. And you probably didn't hear about this, but Instagram announced a TikTok clone. Right now, it is exclusive to Brazil. So they're testing out in Brazil, and then they're gonna expand to more areas if it's successful, much like what they did with hiding the like count. If you weren't familiar, last year Instagram started testing hiding the like counts, getting rid of Instagram likes, and they started by testing it in certain countries and then expanding it out. So they do this all the time. So started it with Brazil, and this could come to Instagram. So they're not the first one to do it. And Facebook for years has had an app called Lasso, which literally is exactly TikTok. Like, there's no other way to put it. I mean, they can't even pretend that they didn't steal this from TikTok. It's just TikTok, but with a stupider name. And Facebook has had this, and it's just been a complete flop. And more on Instagram stealing this TikTok format. This article right here talks about how Instagram has just done this wrong, and Mark Zuckerberg is a little bit to blame. So, for example, Mark Zuckerberg is quoted on misunderstanding the huge threat of TikTok after the CEO told Facebook staff that I kind of think about TikTok as if it were Explorer for stories. Oh, Mark, the Zucks, you couldn't be more wrong. TikTok is going to be massive. Now, I think that this can be incredibly successful for a couple of reasons. If you're not incredibly familiar with TikTok, maybe you're not on the platform, something you may not have noticed is recently there was a huge sweep of TikTok videos that just got disabled. Like the sound, just all of a sudden, years worth of TikToks just got their sound cut off. Why? Because the music licensing has finally caught up to TikTok. So TikTok is this platform where the majority of content is music-related content. It's people dancing to other people's music. And this is, of course, is a huge issue. We all know how YouTube works and all of their DCMA or whatever you call it strikes, all of their music strikes. TikTok is going through this issue right now where people keep creating TikToks with licensed music and they keep having to take it down. And that's the majority of their content. So if TikTok all of a sudden can't post TikToks, you can't create TikToks with licensed music, and all of a sudden all of your people's TikToks start going down, they're gonna have a big problem. Now, in comes YouTube, and this is why YouTube is getting into this scene. YouTube has this massive music streaming system, and more on music. So here's another TechCrunch article. Streaming services accounted for nearly 80% of all music revenue in 2019. So streaming music is huge, and YouTube Music is a massive player in the game. And you could see TikTok has tried to fight back. So last year, or early in 2020, March 4th, so last month, Rezo, ByteDance's music streaming app, officially launched in India. So TikTok has purchased its own music streaming app. It's launched in India. It's going to expand even further. I know for a fact they've been reaching out to creators in America, trying to get people to join on and hop on in the early releases of Rezo. So this is about music. And it's also about the content network effect, which is what this article talks about right here. So according to this article, the content network effect is very simple. The more users that are on a platform, the faster it'll grow. No one's going to join a social media platform that no one is on unless it's incredibly niche. Now, TikTok was allowed to circumvent this. You know I use that word, right? TikTok was allowed to circumvent this because TikTok was acquired, or it had acquired Musical.ly, so it was built on another platform. And two, TikTok is this platform that already has a network built in because it's content that for the majority of users, people are remixing other people's content. So it already seems like it has this huge network because so many people are remixing other popular things. And that's what this talks about. And this says that YouTube can be incredibly successful with shorts because it has that same network effect. It already has that huge built-in audience. Now, it's a little contradictory because Reels just sucks. I already know this is gonna be bad. But who knows, when Reels comes to America, if it comes to America, Instagram's clone of TikTok, it could be successful because, we saw what happened when Instagram stole stories from Snapchat. It just popped off. And now it's looking like Instagram could possibly do the same thing. So I'd be surprised if Instagram doesn't start accelerating the launch of Reels in America due to YouTube coming out of nowhere and announcing this new app, Shorts. So we don't know what the app is gonna look like. We don't have an exact release date, but it is saying that they plan to release it within the next 12 months. So this is coming up very soon. I'm very interested in this. I think that why this platform is so big is because music is so big. And this is obviously tied to this number right here. Streaming services accounted for nearly 80% of all music revenue in 2019. So I would expect Apple to get involved, Spotify to get involved because they're making so much money licensing this music out, and they might as well license it out to, these short form vertical video content providers because it just goes hand in hand. And, the music industry is just teething to get more apps out there like this because, there isn't a music agency or a record label right now that doesn't have a TikTok plan in place for every artist. So every single music artist that comes onto the scene, they sign somebody, boom, 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 boom. They're spending money on TikTok because all of these songs are blowing up on TikTok. So it's kind of like this double-edged sword of revenue. There's so many ways to make money from apps like, Reels, apps like Shorts, YouTube's thing. So what I want you to let me know in the comments is, do you think that YouTube can pull this off? Do you think that YouTube can successfully make a TikTok clone that doesn't fail like we saw Facebook fail with Lasso? Do you think this is something that YouTube can pull off? Are you excited about this? I know I am. One thing's for sure, if you're any type of creator, you need to start creating vertical content on TikTok, even if you don't post it, to start backing it up. So once this app comes out, once Reels comes out on Instagram, once Shorts launches on YouTube, of course, TikTok is going strong. You can just repurpose that content and post it everywhere and just grow across all of these platforms. And then another thing I want to say, the last thing I want to say here is I'm also really excited about this because we've seen these types of social media platforms be very generous with the algorithms and the engagement because they make so much money. The more people are on the platform, the more people are posting the music, the more people that get on Shorts and start posting music, they're making, what's going to happen is YouTube's going to create this engine where people are getting paid, the music creators are getting paid every time someone makes a short with their music. So they're going to be very generous in the algorithm. So it's going to allow creators like me, like you, like whoever, to gain a lot of exposure. So let me know in the comments, do you think that shorts will be successful? Last thing here, don't forget to like and subscribe if you find this content at all useful. I didn't even introduce myself. My name is Bobby, aka the Influencer CEO. This is Build Influence with Bobby, the channel where we teach you how to build influence on social media. We also talk about social media news and culture just like this. So smash that subscribe button, smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.